Look at me, I'm a windmill. Do you want to be a windmill? Stay tuned to my gym at home and we'll do some windmills. Your gym instructor for today. Today, we're going to work on windmills. But first, I would love to see who came today. Over here, we have Max and his mommy. Welcome, Max and mommy. And over here, Zinnia and her mommy. Welcome, Zinnia. Welcome, mommy. We're going to get started with our hello song. So let's start by tapping our little knees. Go tap, 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 tap. And rub their bellies. Go rub-a-dub-dub-dub-dub. Wake up those cheeks. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. What about their ears? Can we wiggle them? Go wiggle, 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 wiggle. And let's clap our hands together and sing our hello song. Here we go.
Hi, hi, how do you do? Welcome to my gym. We're here for fun and some games. Now it's time to begin. Hi, hi, how do you do? Welcome to my gym. We're here for fun and some games. Now it's time to begin.
Yay! Thank you very much for singing with me, too. We're going to get started with a little warm-up today. So put their arms out to the side, and let's encourage them to do the warm-up with us. Let's bounce those arms up and down. Here we go. Bounce those arms, bounce, and bounce, and bounce, and see, and saw, and see, and saw. Go faster, seesaw, and stop, and faster, whoa, stop. Good, let's reach, stretch, reach, and stretch, and reach, and stretch. Let's go all the way up and get our toes, tickle your toes, tickle, 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 tickle. And let's stamp our feet on the ground. Stamp, 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 stamp. And now go faster and stop. Let's go faster and stop. Now bring those legs all the way out and bring them all the way back in. Bring them out and all the way back in. And now let's wave goodbye. Bye, everybody. Whoa. Hey, we're back. Whoa. Bye. Whoa. Hello again. And now, let's go ahead and pedal our little bicycles. Go pedal, 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 pedal. Good job, everybody. And clap your hands. Yay! All right, it's windmill time. So before I have one of my friends demonstrate here, parents, you're gonna get this position. Your right hand or your dominant hand all the way across, and then your other hand just on the other side. You're gonna hold on to their hips and you're gonna rotate them all the way over, and they're gonna look just like a windmill. I'm gonna use my friend over here, Max, to demonstrate. Hi, Max, are you ready? You're gonna stand. They could either stand in front of you or sit. So I put my dominant hand over there, and then underneath, I'm going to put my hand on the side. Thumbs pointing down, we're gonna rotate all the way up and all the way over. Then you could go all the way back if you'd like. Up, and then bring them up, and all the way over. All right, I invite you to try as well. So Zinnia, you could try it, and Max, try it with Mommy. So your dominant hand across their body behind, and then your other hand just straight down with your thumbs pointing down. And then rotate all the way over, just like that. Perfect. And go up and over, whoa. And then if you have the strength to do it, go all the way back. We are going to do Humpty Dumpty. So parents, put your legs out in front of you, and babies, you sit down on your mommy's or daddy's laps. And we're gonna bounce up and down. Are you ready? Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. Put them back on your laps. All the king's horsemen and all the king's men couldn't put Dumpty together again. Uh-oh, wait a minute. What about his brother Grumpty? Oh, Grumpty. Are you ready? Grumpty Dumpty sat on a hill. Grumpty Dumpty had a great spill. Put him back on your laps. all the king's horsemen and all the king's men couldn't put Grumpy together again. Yay! We're going to do the windmill. So parents at home and here could get on your knees to help us out a little bit. Remember the positioning, one hand across, the other hand underneath, and thumbs pointing down. We're gonna bring them up and all the way over, and up and all the way over. Kind of like here, I'm gonna practice with my friend Max. You ready? Here we go. The wind is blowing and it spins us around. The wind's coming the other way, spins us around. Very nice. One more time. Spins us this way. Uh-oh, here comes the wind. Thank you very much for spinning with us today. Let's get our goodbye hands ready and sing our goodbye song. Here we go. Get those hands.
Goodbye to you, we'll see you soon. It's time to say goodbye. Goodbye to you and you and you. We'll see you real soon. Goodbye, bye, bye. Goodbye, bye, bye. Goodbye, bye, bye. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Goodbye to you, we'll see you soon. It's time to say goodbye. Goodbye to you and you and you. We'll see you real soon. Goodbye, bye, bye. Goodbye, bye, bye. Goodbye, bye, bye. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.
Let's do 3 hip hip hoorays. Hip hip hooray. Hip hip hooray. Hip hip hooray. Thank you all for watching today. Remember to always go at your baby's own pace and to have fun. Remember, My Gym at Home is fitness made fun for kids. Woo!
I'm gonna tell you a story about Peter and the wolf. Once upon a time, there was a wolf. This wolf lived in a meadow near a house. Every day, the wolf would watch Peter, the little boy who lived in the house. Peter always seemed to be laughing. The wolf wanted so badly to be friends with Peter. But the first time the wolf started to cross the meadow to say hello, he was stopped by a bird. "Tweet," said the bird. "Where are you going?" "I'm going over to that house to become friends with Peter." "Oh no, you can't do that." "Why not? You are a wolf and Peter is a boy. A wolf and a boy can never be friends. Wolves and boys are different, and things that are different can't be friends. You should turn around and go home right now." The wolf didn't know what to do. Was the bird right? The wolf was sad and confused, so he turned around and went home. But the next day, the wolf tried again. He started to cross the meadow. This time, he was stopped by a duck. "Quack," said the duck. "Where are you going?" "I'm going over to that house to become friends with Peter." "Oh no, you can't do that." "Why not? You are a wolf and Peter is a boy. A wolf and a boy can never be friends. Wolves and boys are different, and things that are different can't be friends. You should turn around and go home right now." The wolf didn't know what to do. Was the duck right? The wolf was sad and confused, so he turned around and went home again. But the next day the wolf tried again. He started to cross the meadow. This time he was stopped by a cat. "Meow," said the cat. "Where are you going?" "I'm going over to that house to become friends with Peter." "Oh no, you can't do that." "Why not?" "You are a wolf and Peter is a boy. A wolf and a boy can never be friends. Wolves and boys are different, and things that are different can never be friends. You should turn around and go home right now." The wolf didn't know what to do. Was the cat right? The wolf was sad and confused. So he turned around and went home again. The next day, the wolf stayed home. He was very sad because he wanted to be friends with Peter, but the other animals kept telling him that he couldn't because they were too different. The wolf sat inside all day until he heard a knock at the door. Knock, knock, knock. The wolf opened up the door and there stood Peter. "Hello," said Peter. "I have watched you try to come to my house, but the other animals kept stopping you. I want to be friends with you, so I decided to come to your house instead. But the bird and the dog and the cat said that you would be afraid of me. They said that a wolf and a boy couldn't be friends because they were too different." Peter smiled. "Some people might think that way, but not me. I don't care if we are different. I want to be your friend." The wolf was so happy. As the wolf and Peter played, the bird, the duck, and the cat came to the window. "What do you know?" quacked the bird. "It looks like we were wrong. Just because Peter and the wolf are different doesn't mean they can't be friends." Peter and the wolf stayed friends forever. They lived happily ever after.